Less from Delta. Today we have got the Elcometer 456 and extra special probe. We are using their Ultrascan probe. Really cool probe, allows you to just set down the probe on whatever you're measuring and you can actually slide and take live measurements the whole time. You can do that because it's got this fancy dancy little cap on the probe. This way you're not damaging the probe or your product. But that means we've got to calibrate it just a little bit differently from the normal 456. Let's turn this guy back on. Okay, so just like normal, we are going to go in and we are going to hit calibrate. We're going to use our normal calibration method. Now it's going to ask us, will the probe cap be used? 456 is smart enough to know what probe it has on it. It knows this is an Ultrascan and it's got a cap. We are going to be using the cap for the calibration because we want it set up to take those live Ultrascan readings. So we're going to say yes. First thing that it wants us to do is remove the probe cap. Really simple, easy to do. Grab it, grip, pull. No problem. Comes off easy, fine. When you're ready, you're gonna press OK. Now we're going to place the probe on a 59.1 nominal foil and press next. Understandable if you don't have exactly 59.1. We're looking for something close to that. Basically, we want to max out the measurement range. These probes can measure up to about 60 mils. Don't want to go past that just because that's going to throw off our calibration curve. But if we get up really, really high, really close, really anything over about 55 mils, we're going to be good. If you don't have one foil that thick, it's okay. I have two foils here. One is 29 and the other is 26. So that's going to get us up close enough. So we're going to take the foils, stack them, and then put them on top of our cold mill steel that we're always using for its nice generic metallic magnetic properties. And now we're just going to place our probe down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. I usually like to do this about 5 times. Gives us a nice average to work with. 4 and 5. Now what we want to do is make this number match the total of our two foils. And that is going to be 55.87. And we're just going to use our up down arrows until that gets there. Close, 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 close. Because we're so high up into the mills, we don't need to worry about a second significant digit. So 55.9 is perfect. And we're going to say set. Now, this one wants a lower range. It says 1.97. I have 139 here. Good enough. Again, we just want a lower range. That actual number isn't important. Take our 5 measurements, and now we're going to again adjust this number to what our foil is marked and press set. Now we're going to take our probe cap back and put it back on our probe. Now one of the things that you want to be super careful with is making sure that that's fully on. I just popped it on with my hand and it feels like it clicks, but a lot of times it doesn't. So pro tip for you. Take your probe and actually put it down on a hard surface and press, and you'll feel it actually catch up on there. You don't want to have any gap between the cap and the probe tip itself. You want that to be nice flat down on there. Okay, now uncoated base. Back to our steel. This wants 3 readings. 1, 2, 3. And what that does is it actually measures the thickness of our cap to remove that from our readings. It's an offset measurement is what it does. It does it automatically as part of the calibration procedure, which is pretty cool. And it tells us that we can now measure a maximum of 49.9 mils, which should hopefully be enough for pretty much any application. We are going to hit OK. I always like to test the calibration readings while I'm still in calibration mode. It doesn't really make a huge difference, but it's just one less step that I have to go through to get back in if something goes wrong. I'm going to test that again with the 139 from earlier. So we're going to say yes. We have our choice, put it on the probe or an uncoated base. We are going to put it on a foil. 141. That is perfect. This is a dual probe. Asked me, do I want to calibrate the non-ferrous side? Now, honestly, I really don't, so we're not gonna. If we did want to calibrate the non-ferrous side, it would be the exact same procedure, just instead of using cold mill steel, we would use a nice little piece of aluminum. Les from Delta, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our calibration and equipment solution videos. Video didn't answer your questions? That's okay. Click the link below, go to our website, you can contact us through there, or our Facebook page.